What the f? Chasing Dead is the first home console and PC release for a 2020 venture. It's an action sci-fi first-person shooter that you have to say has quite a personality. It's also possibly one of the best, worst games I've ever played in my life. It's extraordinarily, unbelievably, unfathomably awful and yet wonderful at the same time.
Watch out. There are armed soldiers up ahead. They're armed to the teeth, so stay in cover and conserve your ammunition.
He'll upload the codes to this module. Okay, I'm done.
Yep, people. Real people are in this game. At least I think they're real. I mean, they don't talk or act like real people, but I think they are. So the story is borderline incomprehensible as far as I'm concerned. There's plenty of exposition, probably too much, but there are 4 things wrong with it. First, it's terribly written. 2, the dialogue and subtitles don't match. 3, when they do match, it feels like the actors don't know how to enunciate. 4, everything's too loud so you can't hear anything. From what I could get from it, I think there's like a doppelganger Earth, and there was a team sent in to investigate, but then they got lost and you have been sent in to rescue them. Probably. So it's a 3D first-person shooter with lots of survival horror elements. Right from the first level, you're up against mutant zombies on a passenger plane. You pick up health packs, you have a torch that runs out of battery after 5 minutes. Ammo is kind of scarce, you know, the typical tropes. But interestingly, you do go up against living people, who are by far my favourite enemy, because instead of shooting you, they enjoy just running up to you and waiting for you to shoot them in the face. The first time I encountered them, I burst out laughing. The game is a technical mess. If you've not seen by now, it stutters continuously, which makes it difficult to control precisely, and just all round a frustration because it really takes you out of the game. Another major issue is that the game likes to crash during loading screens. I had to hard reset my Wii U multiple times, which worried me immensely. The performance of the game is much scarier than the actual content. There are some technical faults, however, that actually add to the game, just because it's so bloody funny. In the hospital sections, you can't even walk upstairs properly. You have to jump. The game's physics also get confused when you try to go down an elevator because instead of going down at a constant speed, the game thinks the floor is falling, so you just keep dropping suddenly. It's so bad, but it's genuinely funny. I just want to go back for 1 second because we really need to talk about the best part of the game. The glorious acting. It's like having the Sega CD in high definition. From the newscaster introducing the game to Alpha Team, who just don't seem to care about anything even though they're in danger. The lovely Luna, who likes to give you a little treat. But my favourite by far is Natalia, who gives just the performance of a lifetime. Just take it away.
This is Natalia again. We found the laboratory under the hospital and have been looking around for a while. The experiments conducted here were unspeakable and exceptionally cruel. I feel sick just thinking about it. On an interesting note, this place was built decades before the hospital. Some of these tests date back to the World War II. It seems technologically decades ahead of anything we had back then. This may suggest a divergence from our own timeline sometime during the Second World War. Hopefully I'll find more evidence to prove my point. Oh, I've heard something. I'm gonna check it out.
It's worth playing through the game for her alone. There are even vehicle sections, with possibly the worst, most indescribably hilarious controls in driving history. And even boss battles, which as you've seen already include the amazing somersaulting chopper, amongst others.
Jake, are you alright?
I'm fine, Luna. I'm kind of busy right now.
Okay, you need to find some.
There's a giant throwing tanks. There's a giant throwing tanks. This game is genuinely insane, and to be honest, I kind of like it. If it wasn't for the bad technical issues, I would probably recommend Chasing Dead just because it's so bad, it's good in that kind of way. Shocking, I know, but I was entertained as I was playing through the game, you know? Apparently the developers have said they want to include more things later, like multiplayer, some more missions, and I think like enemies or something like that. Personally, I just hope they give a patch for the stuttering and the game crashes, and then I would be happy. Okay guys, if you've enjoyed this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. That will help me out a lot. And also go and read the full, more professional review of The Chasing Dead at whataboutthegame.com. That will really help me out a lot. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you want to. Thanks guys, bye bye.
Oh, I've heard something. I'm gonna check it out.